Lobby right now, picking out flowers for our wreaths. I got the idea online from one of the websites, and we're going to try to make them ourselves. So we're just picking out good combinations with all of these options. Everything is 50% off. Do they have glitter in them? Yes. So today we're going to make wreaths. These wreaths have been really popular lately. We've seen them everywhere. They're just like the one ring wreaths. So we went to Hobby Lobby. We got a bunch of really nice flowers that we like. Megan likes, what are these, dogwoods, Megan?
Magnolias.
Magnolias.
And then a hydrangea.
And a hydrangea, that's her favorite. These are just some that she had, so she might use them, she might not. What are these, Meg?
They're hydrangea too.
Hydrangeas, just like really pretty purple, some eucalyptus and fuzzy lamb's ears, and then some fake eucalyptus. I think we got a big long one so we could both kind of use it. And then these, I'm not really sure what they are, but they're just pretty like rose looking things. So we're gonna first of all cut them all down. So they're on these big long stems that are way too big. So we're gonna cut them down so we can kind of shape them. We have a bunch of wire here and then hot glue. Where wire will keep it in place, and then the hot glue will just kind of like a double stick and make sure that it stays on when it's outside and the cold or the heat.
It'll allow us to do layers. So the wire is what you're using it to physically attach the flower to this, but then you might want to, attach some leaves and then build up layers so you have a 3D effect on your door. So that's when the hot glue will come in to allow you to get depth.
So you want to get 2 different types of leaves in there just for some contrast and contrasting color, and then 2 different flowers. This was 2 balls of different flowers, and then roses. You can make them contrasting or the color of your house or contrasting to the color of your house. But you just want to switch it up and pick what you like. This is Maggie's. This is how hers turned out. Of course, she threw a ribbon on there. She throws a ribbon on everything. So 2 different white flowers, so you get some different textures in there. And then she just did one. Well, I guess you could have the leaves and then the eucalyptus. So there is 2 different type of greenery on there to add some difference. So today I have a bunch of oranges. I'm sure for Christmas everyone got little tangerines and oranges. Megan got some from her boss. They have them at the store on sale right now. It's just kind of a after Christmas, around Christmas thing is to get oranges. So, or tangerines and what have you. So all you need is a largemouth mason jar. Just take your peels. I'm going to peel a whole bunch so I have them, trying to be healthy in 2019. So I'm just going to peel all of them. The insides I'm going to put in this jar in the fridge, and then they're good for quite a few days. And then the peels I'm going to put in here. And I'm just gonna fill it up with vinegar. Sit in here for a few days. I'll swish it around every couple of days and I'll put it underneath the counter. And then that way I can have a nice citrusy cleaning supply that is really cheap. So this whole bottle was only a few dollars. The oranges, it's something we're eating and consuming, so it's worth the, you know, $3 it takes for a whole bag of them. But then the excess, you can either throw it in your compost or do this great thing. Citrus is a great cleaner, and so is vinegar. So these two together are perfect for cleaning your bathroom or your kitchen. And then instead of just the vinegar smell, you're leaving behind a citrus smell, which is just more palatable. Also, I took these a little, like about a week or so ago, and they've been soaking in vodka. So once that, you'll have almost like an orange extract. So I just shake this up every other day. I have it in here just in case it bubbles over. It's not really fermenting, so it wouldn't really bubble over, but I just didn't want vodka all over my cabinets. And then that way you can strain it. I'll probably strain it today or tomorrow. And then I will have an orange extract that I could add to any of my baking. So now I have a full jar of peeled oranges, and they are ready to go. I'll put them in the fridge so me and the kids, I say the kids, I mean me, the kids are probably not going to eat these. I try to get Owen to have vegetables and fruits all the time, and he's not feeling it. And then, so I wish I had a little bit more, I wish I had a little bit more to fill it up completely, but that's this is a large mason jar. The reason you want to do the large lids, if you only have the smaller lids, you can, but it's just easier to get out when you're trying to strain it later on. So I'm just going to take it, and you just want to make sure, here's the vinegar coming in, and you just want to make sure it's completely covered. And if you want to put a little fermenting weight down in here, you can. I'm just going to squish it down in there. Some of them will float a little bit. The lid on I'll put the lid on rather loosely, and I will probably put it in the little jar like I did with the other. So I just put it in here just in case there is any, like if it burps, it's loosely put on so it can burp, and then if anything falls over or whatever, it won't get in the bottom of my cabinets. And I will just put this underneath my sink, down here with all my cleaning supplies, and it should be good down there for a little bit, and then I'll try to stir it every day, and I'll give it about a week or two to really get in there and soak in there. When you start to see that the orange starts to fade, that's a good sign. So I just put it in here just in case there is any, like if it burps, it's loosely put on so it can burp, and then if anything falls over or whatever, it won't get in the bottom of my cabinets. And I will just put this underneath my sink, down here with all my cleaning supplies, and it should be good down there for a little bit, and then I'll try to stir it every day, and I'll give it about a week or two to really get in there and soak in there. When you start to see that the orange starts to fade, that's a good sign that it's almost done. So now that I have drained the vinegar and the peels, and it's been sitting for about 3 weeks, I drained it all in here, and now I'm going to put it in a glass spray bottle so I can spray it on before I, when I use it to clean the shower, to clean, disinfect anything, and that I would normally use for cleaning supplies. So I got this spray bottle. It's just a 16-ounce spray bottle from Grove Collaborative. It's an online thing. You can go, I'll put the link down below, and you can get a whole bunch of free cleaning supplies. You just have to pay shipping and handling, and then from there you can either do a monthly subscription and then have them shipped to your house, and they're nice and eco-friendly supplies, or you can just cancel it and move on if you're not happy with it. But I was happy with it, so all I'm going to do is just pour this in the top. Now, either you can use a different bottle for all your cleaning supplies, or you can label it, so I will probably label this. And now I have my cleaning supplies for quite a long time. I'm good to go. Now, for the extracts, this has been in the liquor. The peels have been in the liquor for quite some time, like 2.5, 3 weeks. I have some of these little glass bottles. You can use them for essential oils. Wherever I got them online, it was pretty much, I have a whole bunch for essential oils, and it's an eyedropper. I thought that would be best if you're doing like an extract, like if you're cooking. I thought an eyedropper would be best. And then of course I'm going to need my little funnel to get it in there. But now we're just going to drain it into the cup. So as you can see, it's this amazing golden color. I'm trying to get it in the light so you can see. And tastes fantastic. Oh yeah, it's a little strong in the alcohol. It is okay, but that'll cook off. If we're baking or we're cooking, the alcohol taste will cook off. So I'm just gonna put this in the eyedroppers. So one of my mistakes was making sure there's enough space so you can put the eyedropper down in. That's obviously going to take up some space. So only fill it to about here. Only fill it to about there. And then that way you've got plenty of space, and make sure you label them, because if you're making a bunch, or you can open it up and smell it, but you never know. You might get confused about what it is, or if it's like a lime one or what have you. So always label them, and then you can give them either as little gifts to your cooking friends and to yourself. It makes a whole bunch. So one mason jar fills a lot of these little containers. So enjoy.